Today's video is something special. Did you notice? Yes, finally voiceover. Thanks to my brother, who forgot his gaming headset. On this channel, she introduces recipes of the world. But today, she has something she really wants to introduce. Something super essential for life. How to make liquid shampoo and body wash from scratch. It was a stormy day in Florida. Florida is known as a hot state, but when it's stormy, here it gets cold too. It sure is cold in here. Time to make a hot drink. She has to think about a big problem. By the way, it's her favorite cup. How do you guys like to drink a cup of tea? With sugar and milk? Or nothing? Let me know in the comment section below. She likes to drink with milk. But what is the problem? Yes, allergic. She's allergic to most ingredients in shampoo and body wash. No. She can't use anything. So she decided to make her very own shampoo. Does it foam? Yes, of course. Look at this. And you can add any of your favorite essential oils. Which means your bathroom will smell like heaven. And it's cheaper and also safer. People who have allergic like her, or people who doesn't want to use the chemicals on their body. And also, this is a great recipe for people who like to make soap. You can use as a shampoo or body soap. And how to make it? Okay, let me show you. It's ugly, but safety first. Put the goggles on, and of course gloves. Here's a super pink. Nice and ugly. And don't forget the mask. The fumes are very strong. Once you are fully covered, first Measure the oils. "306 grams of coconut oil, 153 grams of olive oil, and just a tiny bit, 51 grams of castor oil." Now you're gonna have to measure the potassium hydroxide, known as KOH. Potassium hydroxide is very strong alkaline, so you have to be very careful. Little by little, be very careful, and make sure this cup is only for this purpose. Perfectly measured, 127 grams. Now measure the distilled water in the other cup. "326 grams. Place the oils on the stove top. Melt the coconut oil. Once the coconut oil is melted, turn off the heat and leave it on the side. Next, you're gonna have to pour the water into potassium hydroxide. Are you ready? It is very hot. It is very alkaline. You have to be very careful. Stir a bit. And good to go. Pour the mixture into the oil very carefully. Turn on the heat medium to low. Use the stick blender and mix and mix and mix. When you start to see the trace, stop the heat, but keep mixing. The chemical reaction will start very quick. And there is something important. If you have a bigger pot, use the bigger pot. Sometimes an explosion can happen. And this is after the reaction. No longer able to use a stick blender. Looks like a mashed potato, but slightly translucent. Mix a little bit more using a soap spoon. Once it's mixed, put the lid on and leave it in some warm place. After a few days, it will be more translucent, like a jelly, but a little harder. But this does not look like a liquid shampoo. Yes, you're right. Now you will see the best part. Before starting the fun part, always safety first. Let's check the pH level. How to do it? Very easy. Take a tiny piece of soap and mix it with distilled water. Rub, and melt the soap. Place the test paper. Ta-da! It changed the color.
1, 2, 3, do it!
She left the soap like a week, and the level is around 9. Any number below the 11 is safe to use. This part is completely optional, but she likes to use a thick shampoo, so she uses gum and glycerin. About 2 tablespoons of glycerin and 1 tablespoon of gum. Combine well. Looks great. Boil the distilled water. Put the soap base into the gum mixture. And add the boiled water. Dilution of the soap completely depends on the person. Some people like stronger soaps. Some people like weaker soaps. Some people like it to be thicker. Some people like it to be thinner. Usually, it's recommended 35 to 40% of soap. In her case, she just eyeballs it. Around 1 big spoon and just right amount of water. Once it's mixed, the best part. Yes, the essential oils. Her favorite blend is lavender, rosemary, chamomile, vanilla. Refreshing but sweet and very relaxing. About 15 to 20 drops of lavender and rosemary, and 5 to 10 drops of chamomile, and just tiny bit, maybe 2 drops of vanilla. Oh, there's another thing. If you don't want to use gum to thicken up the soap, you can also use salt. It is very healthy for hair, and every house has a salt. But there's one thing. It will make it less foamy, so she prefers to use gum. But salt is still a great option. Pour it in your favorite bottle using a funnel. Perfect amount. Let's test it. Little bit loose, but you can always add gum afterwards. Smells like heaven. And how is the texture? Nice and foamy. Wait, what about leftover soap base? No worries, you can put it in any containers and keep it in the very back of the fridge. You can keep it around 6 months, and whenever you need it, use the dilution method. Today she introduced how to make shampoo and body wash, but if you want to know how to make conditioner, please let me know. Conditioner is even easier. You can make it using only 3 ingredients. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bachtalo.